Some key points that I've learned that have been taught to me, when someone says they need to think about it, you need to dig in. You don't accept that as the response. You need to get more information from them. So you'd be like, what do you need to think about? Is it the way I trained you? Because then they'll start rambling on.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm here with my buddy Richard. We're doing a sales mock trial to help me talk to members on the floor and potential clients because I have a hard time closing. So the thing about it is, like, I have all the techniques and down, but I just sound like a robot, and I really want to treat them as if like I care. Like, I do care, but I always like in a way where it just sounds like, oh, this guy's just trying to get numbers. So that's what Richard is here to help me do, and he's gonna play multiple roles as a person who's depressed, person who got divorced, etc., whatever the case comes up in his head. So it's usually after I take them through a workout, I always follow this certain structure where it's like, whew, so how was it? What did you find the most challenging? And then they would tell me, it's this move, and then I use that like, oh, okay, cool. Did you notice how like I adjusted your form right there? And that's what I do as a personal trainer, bringing it back to me. So let's come over and go over your views. Before that, I go over the reason why they're here. It's used for weight loss or to build their strength, and I go, why is this important to you? But we have to go through like a scenario on how I dig in order for you to realize it, because I can't really explain it that well. But I dig into why the best I can, and after that I bring it around. So if you want to come here to build your strength in order for you to live a healthier lifestyle for disease, to prevent your disease, is that right? Yeah, we can definitely do that. Let's just start out with, like, I recommend going 2 to 3 times a week with me for the first month or two. First month or two, okay? And they say, okay. And then once I show it, then they say, I'll think about it. So far, I've closed only 2 out of 15.
Some key points that I've learned that have been taught to me, when someone says they need to think about it, you need to dig in. You don't accept that as the response. You need to get more information from them. So you'd be like, what do you need to think about? Is it the way I trained you? Because then they'll start rambling on something. You need to come from a place of like, you're the health professional. They came to you because they need something. And we're all naturally procrastinators. I mean, we tend to, we all push things off, and you need to basically be the person that has to like, they're basically a sheep, and you need to like corral them into where they need to go, because they've already told you what they want to do, what they want to accomplish, and you're that person that's going to help them with that. So by you saying, is it me? Because then you want to know, is it really me, or is it really, you really do need to think about it, or is it something that I can do to help improve? So then they'll start talking about it, and the more they start talking about it, then they kind of talk themselves into it almost. Because they need to think about it. What do they need to think about? So that's why you're going to dig in deeper a little bit, right? Like, what is it that they need to think about?
Me, or is it you?
Yeah, so because if it is you, then you can accept that, right? It's like, okay, I'm not for you, totally understandable.
And then that's when you let it go.
You let it go. But if they're like, no, it's not you, then it's like, okay, well then it's you. And subconsciously, you can tell them, in your head, you can be like, okay, so then it's them putting it off. That's where you've got to step in.
Because I really just think it's like they don't want to be rude.
Right.
And they are saying that, so I guess just roll along with it.
Kind of, because you need to dig deeper. A lot of people tend to, like I said, they're procrastinators and they push things off a little bit. And be honest with them. Be like, is it really me? Is it because I do, at the end of the day, if you don't train with me, help me be a better trainer or for the next person. So that way they can kind of think about it a little bit more.
Oh, that's cool.
You know what I mean? Because it's not
a better trainer.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's like, if I don't train you, first of all, I care that you get the help that you need, that you're asking for. But if it's not me, what are some things that you can give me for the next person? So that way you can kind of feel a little.
It's like a win-win, because they say, oh shit, this person is genuine.
Right. Because you are, right?
Yeah.
It's like, you do care about them. Of course, you do have to hit goal or whatever, make some sales and stuff, and we all get that. But if you can come from a place of wanting to help them at the end of the day, because that's really what we're here for, right? Is to help people. I think they'll appreciate that a little bit more.
See, I get stuck on, like, I want to help you, but then it's like, what do I say to get you out from thinking, like, from I can't afford that to how can I afford that kind of thinking.
Yeah. it's, people spend money on silly things all the time. I mean, a phone bill's over $100. Nobody thinks twice about it, right?
So that's something like, okay, I know you can afford it. Like
you can, yeah.
Internet, you don't necessarily need your watch or ring.
Mm-hmm. And it's all about asking them deep questions. Everything that you ask them, as far as like what their goals are, what they're trying to accomplish, those are all things you can use back to them, right? And it's not anything new. Like, say for example, oh, I need to lose 20 pounds because I have this or I have that. That's something that.
So me replying is just the way I've been taught. I haven't found my natural.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's being embedded to me a little,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not sure if it's natural to me. But it's like, okay, 20 pounds. Why 20? Why not 30? Or why 10? Why is this number? Why is it that you want to lose 20?
Mm-hmm.
What would you say that actually? Let's say you want to lose 20. Why 20? Why not 30? Why 10?
Yeah. So 20 pounds was what I looked. I was 20 pounds lighter when I was in college. Like say it's a 40-year-old. 20 pounds ago was when I was.
So automatically in my head, I'm like, oh, what did you do in college then?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's exactly. You got to keep. That it opens doors to other things. It's like, okay, well, yeah, exactly. What were you doing in college? Oh, well, in college I was working out so and so amount of times. How did you feel when you were working out those amount of times? I felt great. I felt like I had more energy. I felt like I did great. Let's get you back there. Let's get you back to that. Just sometimes like you forget about everything. Just have a conversation with them. Just really just sit down and talk about like you know that they're coming to you because they need help with something. Just always keep that in mind. Like
Is that what I am do? Because sometimes I get a feeling like they're here to take advantage of me, or is that just a wrong place to start?
I mean, it all depends on the questions that you ask from the beginning. Like, what are you trying to accomplish? If they're very broad, if they're not specific, they're just kind of like, oh, just lose some weight, and they don't want to get into specifics. Then you can gauge by the questions that you ask whether or not they just want a free session or if they really want help. Okay, great. You want to lose some weight. How much? Have you thought about like how much weight you want to lose? Yeah, I would like to lose 30 pounds. Okay, 30 pounds. Why 30 pounds? Where'd you get that number? And then they elaborate.
Like how would you address it? Like a hardcore surface level person where they just don't want to break or like dig into the details. Like honestly, I just came here to do the complimentary session.
Well, this is the thing too. If they didn't need help at all, they would just sign up for a membership and not even bother seeing a trainer at all. They just come in, they do their workout, they're done.
Okay.
Why even take up on a free session? What are you going to benefit from a free session? What is one session really going to do for you? I would ask them. Yeah, I'd be like, if they basically like, honestly, I just want to do the session, see how it goes. Okay, why? And what are you going to gain out of this one session? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I've done training with Joe, I've done training with Nick. I forget a lot of the things that they tell me. I need to consistently see them, right? I would ask them, like, what are you planning on getting? Like, what do you think you're going to get out of this free session?
What are you expecting out of
Yeah, what are you going to expect out of this free session?
Did you just want a routine or?
Yeah.
Or would I let them talk, right? Yeah.
It's always best to just let them talk. And the less you can say, the better. Because once they get going, once they start talking, you need to, then it's like, okay, cool. It's things you can grab that they've said. That way when you're trying to close them, you can give it back to them. Okay, well, you told me you want to lose 20 pounds. You told me you want to have more energy. You told me that you have a problem with being consistent. Well, that's why I'm here. And then offer what you can offer them. All those things, all those problems that they come to you with, you are the solution. And you should believe that you're the solution. You gotta remind them that you're the solution to their problems. Regardless if they want a free session or not, they're obviously not a professional and they do need help.
Okay.
Because why would you waste your time? Because time is also money. Even if they're not spending for the session, they're still spending time. So what did you think you were gonna get out of this session? People walk through those doors because they need help with something. It's usually people that are just like, oh, I know my routine, I just need a place that's clean, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Show them what they need, bam. And then other people, I need to dig a little deeper. And a lot of the times people put a wall up, so I have to really work hard to break that down and be like, okay, yeah, if you could find anything common, whether it's like maybe you guys have a similar music interest or you guys like to eat at this specific restaurant or anything. If you could find something that you can relate to them, it's like, that's already like